But that's not a graceful knife, that's helpful. That's an everyday thing. This is everything, okay? Fingers are nowhere near the blade, right? So, notice. What do you notice about my hand? So let's just show you cross-chopping. I took the herbs off. This is for garnish at the end. But the stalks, people throw them away, don't. Right, so you can just chop them up like that to start with, and then hand goes on.
Nice sharp, isn't it?
Okay. You must always have sharp knives. So that's your cross-chopping, and we can go into cross-chopping, yeah? And you basically stop when you're happy. If you want it chunky, you go chunky. If you want it small, you go small. Obviously, the difference between chunky and small is purely texture, and obviously the smaller it chops, the more flavour you're going to get out of it. Tap, just to use it. You can use this board. It's like an artist and a palette, you know. You can make it nice and cute. You know, when you're working, you know, you want to be organised in your head. So have a bin on your right. Work from left to right, unless you're left-handed and you work the other way around. Let's go on to another one. So that was, what method of chopping was this? Good, bright as buttons. The next one, let's guess what this next one is. Look at how my fingers are working. Notice the big problem is, right, and I've learned through cutting myself, is sometimes you forget, you do it safely, but you forget your thumb, and your thumb pops out, and it gets crunched off, right? And we can sew it back, right? So always keep the thumb at the back, and that won't happen. Always keep the fingers in, right? Now, the idea as well, see this, my thumb is secure here, right? And I'm bringing my fingers back like that, but my fingers are in, yeah? Now, the speed in which I pull this back, if I go like that, and I pull my fingers back quickly, you get chunky bits, yeah? But if you want fine bits, you pull it back slowly, okay? Now listen, see at the end it's a bit vulnerable here, it's moving around. When things feel vulnerable, it means you're going to cut yourself, right? So that's a bit wobbly. Just take the end off like that, then it's flat, that's one thing, and just look after one bit instead of... Okay? Okay, and it's vulnerable now. Flap onto the flat side. That's tap chopping, okay? One bit of yellow pepper. Now listen, if I try tap chopping, I probably could make it work, but can you see it's snagging, it's pushing down, and that's because the skin's quite tough. So to be safer now, fingers are still in, thumb's still out the way, I'm rocking, right? And I'm not rocking up here, because then you will take your fingers off. Gentle, gentle. And that's going to go through nice things with skin, no problem, right?